Please break it down. Okay, to break it down, we're going to have to make some assumptions because these numbers vary wildly depending on who you are and where you're at and what kind of place you're working at. But I saw somebody in my comments say that they were going to be able to deduct about $22,000 in tips. Let's assume that tips are half your pay because that is not an unreasonable assumption. That's actually a thing for a lot of people. Well, if you're deducting $22,000 in tips and tips are half your pay, that means your base pay is $22,000 a year. Tips are $22,000 a year. If your base pay is $22,000 a year and you're working full time, that equates to $11 an hour. So at $22,000, your base pay, your FICA is going to be about $1,650 a year, and your SALT is going to be about, assuming 4% state and local taxes, that's going to be about $880 a year. If you're claiming all of your tips, if you're claiming that $22,000 in tips and you're actually reporting it so you can get the deduction, that means your income jumps up to $44,000, your FICA jumps up to $3,300 a year, and your SALT jumps up to $1,760 a year. Now, your tax liability at $22,000 a year for income is $2,411. Your tax liability at $44,000 a year is $5,051. Now, if you take that $22,000 deduction, you're going to save $2,640 off of your income liability, but you have to add that increased withholding for FICA and SALT, which is $2,530 in additional withholdings. That saves you a net of $110, which now when you apply the standard deduction, it's a wash. So you end up in the exact same fucking place where it's a wash. You're getting double the money withheld from your check, but it's a wash. That doesn't sound like a big advantage to me. When we actually look at the tax tables and we look at what it would take for you to actually get money back from that, you would need to make $58,000 after that $22,000 deduction. So you would need to have a total income of roughly $80,000 minus the $22,000 in tips for it to actually make a difference. Anything below that, and it's a wash anyways. But you're still getting more money taken out of your check. Yeah, that doesn't sound like a big advantage to me, does it? Oh, and I almost stopped there, but we also have to factor in all the social safety net cuts. Because if you're only making $44,000 a year, there's a good chance you're on Medicaid. There's a good chance your insurance is on Medicaid. And that doesn't account for